Hey there, everybody. How are you doing? Hope that all is well for you guys. As usual, I'm excited to be here. I'm very curious. There's a random bot in the chat, on the chat. I'm from Twitch. Unfortunately, my channel has bad positions due to the small number of viewers. We will be happy to help you with the promotion. We have a lot of great features like chat, gradual buildup of viewers who will promote you to the top, help you earn on your favorite business. Homie, you don't know what my favorite business is. Also, that's illegal. So, for anybody who doesn't know, there's actually a lot of services like that. And what they'll do is they'll essentially sell you viewers, subscribers, whatever it happens to be. And it's just, it's against any and all terms and conditions that you see anywhere, essentially, on any website. So it's always frustrating to see, but yeah. Woo! And Timmy Tommy Tony is here. How are you doing, sir? Hope all is well. I'm excited. I had a little bit of extra time this morning, and I recorded a couple of videos, some behind the scenes stuff for Patreon folks. So that was fun. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. And well, I mean, you guys know I always love playing games with or for you. In this case, for. But, you know, it's funny because I've got this big giant list of games now that I've got installed on my computer, and I'm like, I want to play all of these. And it kind of sucks because only streaming twice a week, it makes it a little bit tough because I'm always like, I want to play more, I want to do more, but I just have so little time. And I want to focus at least a little bit on playing games, you know, like specific games. But it's really difficult, and it's very sad. But anyway, for anybody unaware, this is Dragon Quest XI. It is obviously the 11th in the Dragon Quest series, which started in like the 80s. It's been around a very long time. And yeah, it's here now, and it's pretty cute. So fundamentally, what's going on right now is I'm getting ready to fight a boss, and every time I tried to fight this boss last time, I failed very miserably. So right now I'm just trying to level up a little bit, basically. That's all that this is. So hopefully I'll be able to do it at least somewhat. Ah! A ball of fire! Ah, alright, well, thanks so much for the bits, Timmy Tommy Tony. Sorry that you have to go. But I'll see you around. Eag is here too. Hi, Eag. Welcome. Great to have you as always. I hope that you all are doing well. Did you all have good weeks? I mean, I know this is a big week for people, at least in the U.S., who are going to school, because this is generally at least going to be the last week of the regular school year. So I know a lot of people are very excited about it. For me, it doesn't affect me too much, but I know it's exciting for a lot of people. So, hooray! Go all of you guys! And yeah, I'm just sort of hanging, trying to get stuff put together. It's kind of nice because at least some of the stuff that I do is associated with what's it called? What's the best way to describe it? Is linked to the school year. So I'm glad to have a little bit more time off than I normally do, because it's been quite a while, honestly. But we'll see how things go. Oh, that's right. It's E3. I just saw earlier today. There's on Reddit. There's a bingo card, an E3 bingo card, where it's, you know, all the stuff. It was like the world premiere, and you know, different groups show up, and you know, we see like a new Fallout or a new Skyrim. Not Skyrim. We think of Elder Scrolls. We think of Skyrim still. We know that Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out at some point, but we don't know when. So yeah, it's going to be a big week. It's pretty exciting. And that's what I was saying. I'm excited because I actually ended up installing a lot of, not new games necessarily, but other games that I like. Aw, man, why does he get first strike? Weak. So see, this is the problem that I'm running into. I've got a lot of these issues with the boss where, I mean, these guys are basically able to kill me, and they're just normal bad guys. So that's why I'm trying to level up at least a little bit, because I think that will help me slightly. Yeah, it's really, really frustrating. But we're trying here. Yeah. But good times. And so I figured I'd just do all this stuff. It's pretty fun. I do like this game. And mostly I wanted to play it just because I've played it a decent amount on the stream. And so it's kind of like, you need closure more than anything. So, like you said, right now what I'm doing is simply trying to get my, I'm trying to get my characters up to a higher level. Particularly my main character is only level 37. So the problem is it takes a lot to level up at this stage. And that's the main issue that I'm running into. I'm trying my best to get people good equipment and all this kind of stuff, but it's not easy. So I'm trying though. I really am. And that's why I've got these guys, because these are essentially my biggest damage dealers as well as the best support characters as far as healing and like good, what's it called, effects that they offer and all that kind of stuff. Ooh, wow! Nice. I mean that literally, wow. Because EAG just mentioned he's playing World of Warcraft. Very cool. So, that reminds me, I know one of the big, it's not really an announcement so much because it's been known for a while, but anybody have interest in WoW Classic? I've seen a ton about it. I know that, I know the internet is excited for it. I personally don't care. It has been, oh my god, a very long time since I have played WoW. But I know a decent number of people in the gaming community are excited for it. So I'm just kind of curious what people are thinking about it. Let me see what we can do here, if anything. So Eric kind of sucks. Eric forgot his memories, so I can't actually assist him and make him any better right now. And down here, yep. Knives. Deafness. Ugh. I don't know. I don't like any of these. And the problem is a lot of this stuff So this is a very similar system to what we see in some of the earlier Final Fantasies in particular. I remember distinctly Final Fantasy III having a very similar structure to this. And it kind of sucks. So this will help. That's actually very useful. Okay, cool. So see, this is kind of the same thing where in order to get these things right here, I had to go through these other guys, which are specific for swords, and I don't use swords. So it's frustrating. And I only went that way because it's cheaper, because it's either that or shields. And yeah. But yeah. I just wanted resilience and strength, basically. So then greatsword, you see, I'm basically done with. It sucks because it's like I don't need or want any of these things. It doesn't do me any good. It's really frustrating. Ugh. Max HP, that's actually not too bad to get. So yeah, this is what I was saying, is that it's frustrating to try and get all this stuff. One thing that I'm really trying to find right now are actually metal slimes. For those unfamiliar with the franchise, the slimes are these guys. So that's the slime. And they're sort of a official, unofficial mascot of the Dragon Quest series. They have been around since the inception. And they're super adorable. And the thing is that you can fight them, and there are metal versions of them that that give you a huge amount of XP. A single metal slime will give you 1,000 XP if you can hit it. But they're just difficult to hit. And that's why I'm fighting these dragon dudes, because basically there was a big event that occurred, and after that event occurred, or before the event occurred, there were dragons here, and there were a ton of metal slimes in the area. And so I was just over here trying to find metal slimes, basically. But it has not worked so well. Oh. Look at me with my counterattacks. I didn't know I could counterattack. When did that come up? So this is the thing that I got. Oh, it's a latte. Very nice, very nice. That is actually quite helpful, potentially. Oh, beta testing. So Classic is in beta testing, I assume? That's kind of neat. Such a pointless spell. Okay. I think I'll fight this guy, and then I'm gonna head outside the walls. Basically, different areas of this game have different likelihoods of getting the better stuff, the metal slimes. So I'm just really hoping I can find some, because I've also worked really hard getting like my equipment and all that kind of stuff at least reasonably spec'd. Unfortunately, it's not helping much, and Sylvando and his fabulousness doesn't do much good.
Victory is ours.
And the last time I fought this boss, I got it to like halfway or so on its HP. It's really, really difficult. I'm hoping I'll at least be able to try today. I should be able to. Oh, so see, these dragons, these are the types that used to be in that area. Different type of dragon. But yeah, now everything is vicious, essentially. Ah, yeah. Bugger. Yay! It worked! I really, really dislike the way that death works in these games.
We did it, darlings.
Like the spell I just used, Zing, it only has a 50-50 chance of working, unfortunately. So, how much do I need to get up? Oh my god, 31,000. God, that's so much. I really don't think it's worth it. And incidentally, this is one of the issues that I have with these games. So you see it with a lot of RPGs, especially the modern RPGs, because basically what you end up with is you'll have your not your bad guys, but wow, these guys are pushovers. It's gonna be worth like nothing. With any RPG, the whole point is that you need to better your characters. You need to increase your powers, get better at whatever you're doing, etc., etc. And the problem with that ends up being that you, at least in modern games, you'll have these types of random encounters where they're not actually random, and you can elect whether or not you want to interact with the bad guys, at least to a great extent. The problem with that is you can elect to never fight, and that means that you are severely underleveled for everything. So there was the big event that occurred, and the problem is that you can see my main character, Danny, well, I'm pointing at the screen, but like follow my finger right about there, is level 38, and then everybody else is 40. The problem was that essentially all the party got separated, and then as we got reunited, the characters I got reunited with were at a higher level than my main character. And obviously this is problematic. So that's essentially what I'm trying to make up for right now. And I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers intensely, that I will receive a nice and helpful a nice and helpful, oh my god, I can't think right now, you guys. Metal slime. Still looking for metal slimes. But I think after this, I'm going to go and try the boss. So I've leveled up a little bit more at least. So we'll go try him.
Not bad at all.
But y'all have to wish me luck and everything else involved. And here, I'll show you guys this as well. So this is the campfire, or the camp thing, and here we have the forge. So honestly, one of the best things about this game, in my opinion, is this thing, where you can actually make your own stuff. And it's really, really cool. I genuinely love the way that they do this. The problem that I have with it is right now I'm basically looking at marginal increases at best. And that is what is so frustrating. So, yeah, it's really, really annoying. And I wish that there was an easier way to do this. But, like you can see, my main character only has a defense of 142, which is not good. It's actually one of the lowest of all my characters. Even lower than like some of my casters, which is very, very depressing. So, yeah. That's essentially the problem I'm running into now. So, yay! That's pretty sweet. So let's see what we can do here. Okay. Let's build some dragon mail. So I'll show you guys how this works, or at least I'll try. The idea is that we want to get this as good as we can, essentially. Oh. Okay. Woo! Don't have any focus left. Well, that didn't turn out too well. It's not good. So what I can do now is I can rework it. Thankfully. The one of the nice things is that you never really fail to do something, which is good. But yeah, the idea is that you want to do as well as you can. Okay. In case you can't tell, the idea of this is that you want to get as many of them as close to the those little yellow fancy things as you can. Okay, cool. I'll take it. At least everything is in there. Much success! Woo! Dragon Mail +2! For those of you who are... what's it called? Oh my god, you guys, I can't think right now. For those of you who are D&D fans, you'll probably be familiar with essentially how this is working when you're making like your +1, +2 magic items in D&D type of thing. do anything. So bad. I didn't mean to do bad. I failed. Again, the nice thing in this is that you don't actually lose stuff, which is honestly kind of generous, and I really appreciate it. It's not cheap to redo stuff, but thankfully you can. So, I'm feeling that. Dang it. That sucks. Ah, boo. Couldn't fix it. Oh well. I'd rather have the defense at this point. Okay. Save real quick. Alright guys, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. Incidentally, does anybody have any fun plans for the weekend? I do not. Like, 100% do not. Because I'm not cool like that. I wish I were, but I'm not. I just read the little thing that says the person who's at position number 1 gets hit the hardest. So I figure I should probably do it like this and just have them in defensive order. Alright, now we need to go off to the boss, where I will most likely die. So essentially, I'm trying to get past this barrier that's coming up. So you'll see it on the right side of the screen. There's like a little... What the fudge? Oh my god. I don't think I've ever fought one of these before. But I'll try. Hiya! Take that, tentacle bro. I don't think I've ever run into one of these things. I believe this was a boss at one point, if memory serves. It's crazy. Oh, nice. Well, that sounds good, EA. You have a nice chill weekend. That'll be helpful. It'll be a nice way to relax a little bit, at least. Yeah, I meant to ask you how the game and everything went, because you said it was, what was it, the Dodgers Diamondbacks, if memory serves? I don't recall exactly. But it sounded like fun. And of course the movies are always good. Incidentally, has anybody seen or planned to see the oh my god. Crap, I don't remember. I know earlier this week we had been talking about the Godzilla movie and basically saying it's a Godzilla movie and it's a wonderful Godzilla movie because it's Godzilla. Then, dang it, there was something else that was coming out soon. Oh, Dark Phoenix. That's what it was. I heard that it was horrible. Like, I heard it was another X-Men movie, basically. But, I'm curious if anybody has seen it or plans to see it. Just because I genuinely don't know how it is. I hope that it'll still heal me before the boss. Dang it. Not until Spider-Man. Wow. Isn't that not coming out until, like, next year? Isn't it, like, a year away? I mean, obviously, I can't say anything because I haven't seen a movie in the theaters since, like, Moana. Or something. Like, I still haven't seen Endgame. I really, really need to, but I haven't yet. So, yeah. I'm not allowed to say anything to anybody about movies they have or haven't seen. Gave up on the X-Men movies, yeah. And that's what I think. I think Rev was talking about it, saying that basically the reviews for Dark Phoenix are like blech. I read a brief on it, and it seemed to concur with that theory. Maybe the boss won't show up this time. What do you think? Dang it. I can't skip this. We know the boss shows up. It's bad. I hate this guy, you guys. I really do. Go away, fish head. So basically, big bad guy has a big giant barrier on him. We couldn't hurt him while he had the barrier. And so now we're like, what can we do? How can we fix this? Yeah. And so we learned new magic and the fact that it was inside of ourselves all the time. And so now we can go and we can break his big shield thing. Coming in July. Oh, is it that soon? I fail. I fail at knowing anything about movies, basically. So yeah, now we're actually able to hit him at least, but that doesn't mean much, unfortunately, because this is where it's going to be very bad, FYI. Just in case anyone was wondering. Trying to find a good something to do. I guess I just attack. You got Accelerante. Yeah, I don't know if any of this is actually going to be helpful, but I'm hoping. Okay. Reviews vary from completely horrible to partial meh. That sounds terrible. I don't know if this will work. Nice. So I'm speeding up my friends and slowing down the enemy simultaneously. This is good. Oh, okay. Doesn't he have Zing?
They're not done yet.
God dang it. Of course, the one person who doesn't actually have any of the good stuff that I need. Okay, so he doesn't actually use breath attacks, so we won't do that. Ouch. Crap! I'm close on this. Oh, that sounds bad. Oh, that was not nearly as bad as it seemed. Oh! Boom! Boom diggy, what? Oh! Take that, give me my 18,000 experience. What? Take that, giant weird worm thing. That's what you get. Yeah. Worm thing. Go down. Yeah, I'm the Luminary, bro. So... So, long story short, Luminary and Morrigan are like the long ago bad guy and good guy, or good guy and bad guy, respectively. I am the, what's called the reincarnation sort of thing of the Luminary. Morrigan is the big bad guy, and we're fighting one another. It's very typical JRPG trope.
We showed you oversized sea slug.
It was a worm.
Right. We better get a move on. We need to get Morrigan a good hiding before any more beasts are fast. We need to find out how we can hurt him. He still doesn't know you're alive.
He might know that I'm alive because what's his name was just like, yo dude, homeboy's alive. I'm just saying. Just putting it out there. I have a fancy harp that lets me go underwater and travel. So that's the shtick going on here. So this is, the name of this place is Sniffelheim. And it's hilarious. I was here before, the whole place was frozen, it was very bad. I fixed it all, and now they all went and done ruined everything again. Totally sucks.
What's going on?
So that's Eric. He's the one who lost his memory, and we need to get it back. I think we just smack him a couple times in the face. He should be fine, but whatever.
The fall of Yggdrasil has changed everything. Which is why I think we better check in on Kunfa. Right.
Oh, right. We're going to Arborea. I forgot about that.
Why would I matter? What's the matter, Eric? It's nothing. I'm fine. And second thoughts, you come. Come on now, laddie. This isn't like.
So one of the interesting things with this, or with any RPG, I should say, is it's and especially for me with how I do my streaming and stuff, it's really easy for me to forget what's going on. And I mean, you know, it is what it is. But that's why I'm like, oh right, I was going to the, what's it called? See, now I forgot again. Arborea. And essentially a big part of this is the idea that I'm, again, trying to go after the big bad guy after he showed himself and was like, grr, I'm the bad guy. One of the things I love about this game, I didn't mention it at the beginning, but when you restart from a save file, it tells you like highlights of the last thing that you did, essentially. So it's kind of cool. Alright, let's see what we got. Uh-oh. Great, nobody's opening their doors, because that's never a bad sign. Yeah, I mean, as far as Dark Phoenix is concerned, I honestly don't know if I'm ever going to watch it. Frankly, I'm not planning to, because I worry that it's just going to be that bad. But I truly don't know. This is the Queen. She's kind of a nerd. There was a lot of drama with this Queen. There was like a witch, and then there wasn't a witch, and then it was a book, and it was an evil book, and it's just all sorts of craziness.
What's that now? Gold fever.
Gold fever, really?
It affects people, animals, even.
Really, they turned to gold?
We don't know what causes.
They got the Midas touch.
So every one of my calls, I tried to send for help, but every route, my dear friend Kristalina was studying the illness to try to find a cure. But in their panic, my people suspect. I have tried to tell my subjects she is innocent, but they seem.
There, Your Majesty.
Will we, though?
Thank you. I will let everybody in the city know that.
Basically, I have to go through this area in order to get to the next place, so it kind of sucks. We don't know why it's gold, Eric. So I guess I gotta go visit What's-Her-Face now. You guys, they have a fever. Do you think the cure is more cowbell? Anybody? No? Maybe? Come on, that was funny. It was a little funny. Not very funny, but a little funny.
Ah, there you are.
This lady's just over here doing lunges.
Hello there, madam. Do you have a minute to talk?
Do I have a minute, he asked. How can I know when Wait,
Oh,
I know you.
You...
Oh, don't be silly. Everyone is evil out.
What?
oh.
the matter, dear?
Seriously, dude? We just learned what this disease is. She's turning into gold. I love that the ah is like accented in the text. Because, you know, they're Scandinavian, and therefore you need a lot of circles above your vowels. Dang, look at all that bling!
I take it this is a case of
Can we, like, take some of the gold? Is that okay?
I heard the commotion and came running. Do you know our friend, Father? He's an old pal of ours. We lost him after the fall. Oh, perhaps I can help to jog your friend's memory.
Great. Yeah, so we never actually learned a lot about most of these characters. Well, I guess we learned about a good number of them. So let's run through real quick. So basically, Henrik is right here, this guy. He's cool. He's a guard for the king, and grew up with Jade, who is the girl in the school uniform. That would be the fan service. but we'll get to her in a little bit. Eric is a dude I met in prison. We don't actually know much about him. We haven't learned about him. Rab is my grandfather, the character's grandfather, main character's granddad, from a kingdom that no longer exists. Jade is a princess from the same place that Hendrik was a guard at. And then Sylvando, that dude all the way on the end, he's just like he's a kooky weird dude, and he is the son of a governor for one of the cities, and was basically disowned by his father. You know, very typical stuff. And that's why I said a lot of this is really commonly seen tropisms. Not tropisms, but really commonly seen things to happen in JRPGs especially. So this is the church. The big shtick with these games is that your save games and everything always happen in churches. It's not like a religious game, but that's how you save.
It has been 5 long years. I was here 5 years ago. Not quite. The Viking raiders who once roamed, and when they came, I'm a Viking?
I'm a Viking? No, dude, you're not a Viking. You're just some kid.
That is why the man I sent to scour Heliodor for details of your origin will always return empty-handed.
Not born one. Eric and his younger sister were orphaned. Whether that was for good or bad, I really couldn't say. Then, one day, we heard rumors that Eric's sister had... Stop. It has always saddened me that I was not able to help those poor children. I said stop!
Oh!
I need to be
Thoughts!
alone for a while.
Brain! Aw, Eric needs to be alone. So sad.
Forgive me. It was tactless of me to reveal...
It was tactless, bro. Why are you going and doing that? Now I gotta go out and find him. Homegirl, you got the same haircut as me. Basically. Also, you look like... Which android was it? Was it Android 17 in Dragon Ball Z? In case that little aspect doesn't make it blatantly obvious. Toward Western Gate. In case that doesn't make it blatantly obvious, one of the character designers for this game was also one of the main minds behind Dragon Ball. And that's kind of the cool thing about these games is that they're the Dragon Quest games in general. It's actually quite a big intersection of a lot of people in like major people in Japanese games and anime.
Hey.
It's kind of cool for the character designs and sound and all that kind of stuff. Pretty much every aspect of it. Oh no! A boat. It's a boat. Who cares? Oh! Why are there dudes wearing gold armor? Ah! Skeletons! Oh no! His brain! Somebody stop it!
That ship. If the townspeople shouts on anything...
But Eric's brain!
I will take care of Eric.
How are you gonna take care of him? You're just gonna pat him on the head nicely? Be like, it's okay. So are these the Vikings that we were told about? Is that the shtick?
Empty your pockets, sniveling Snivelheimers. It's time to pay tribute to the great and glorious Gildiga. Or you go. Come on, you glittering curs. Let's get to work. Grab them.
Okay. Gotcha. So now I've got some homies that I need to fight. Woot! think after this, I'm gonna have to get going. Unfortunately, I'm gonna do the best I can to finish up this little section at least. But I definitely won't be able to fight another boss
The
battle.
monsters are making away with the people who returned to gold.
Yeah,
Could the fever be their doing?
most likely, dude.
Mess with us, and you'll have one.
Cease your boastful blustering, fiend.
Cease your boastful blustering, fiend. I love that.
You think you can stop us? Feeble-flitched. The boss only likes two kinds.
For Gildia. Huh. Oh! That was pretty impressive, actually. I doubt this will work, but I want to try. Ah, it worked. I have something to... Haha, they're all asleep. Uh-oh. Ow! Rude. I don't know why that doesn't work. I'm sure that there's a reason for it, but I don't know what it is. Okay, well that'll do it.
All is well that ends well.
Ha! Take that, golden boy! Ah! No, lady!
Their companions are fleeing. Over there.
Eric!
Eric! They've got Eric! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! How?
Oh, Sylvando.
Why? They must be stopped.
Sylvando always cracks me up. No, the bad guys!
We are getting that boy back and we are doing it right now.
So terrible. All right, so I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna save real quick, and then I'm gonna get going because it is about that time for me. Unfortunately, I gotta get to work. All right. All right. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by. I'm glad to be. I'm always glad to make progress in a game, but this one in particular, I've really enjoyed. I really love RPGs. It's one of my favorite genres. But I hope that you all have a great weekend. For anybody who is just off of school, I hope that you have a great start to your summer vacation and you're able to relax and hang out at least a little bit and just chill. But yeah, have great weekends, have a lot of fun. And on Monday, I'm not certain what I'm going to play. I have a couple of ideas. It's probably going to be a new thing, though, just FYI. But keep an eye out on my Facebook and my Twitter and everything. And you guys will be able to see what's coming up. So take care, have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday.